Wow, Peet and Reet on location at the Comic Con, Scotiabank Center in Niagara Falls. And you know, Degrassi High, I watched many moons ago.
It's still on, too.
Produced by CBC. I can't believe it. This guy, Stefan Brogren, and he hasn't changed, but you've like moved into a new position on it.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I've got a little bit more of a white beard nowadays, but yeah, no, this is like my 4th Comic Con, so it's all pretty new to me. I haven't really done a lot.
And you're nervous as I know.
The first one, I was sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
I was in Toronto, and I was really nervous. I didn't know how to react, you know. And a lot of people were just like, you got to fist bump it. You got to fist bump. Don't shake hands or like hugs. But our fans are all about hugs, you know. So it's like we're always coming around and giving them hugs.
Well, you're Snake.
Yeah, but well, see, this is the thing. I'm Snake to a bunch of people, but I'm also Mr. Simpson because on the news show now, I'm the principal on it.
Yeah, right. Same letter though, Snake.
Absolutely. Yeah. But I get a lot of moms and daughters and like fathers and daughters that come up and they have their favorite over the 30 years, of which everyone has their grade.
Right.
You know, so either you're the Joey Jeremiah years, you're the Drake years, or you're the Eli Clare, which is one of our latest. Now we're on Netflix, so it's like the next class.
That's right. Yeah.
So everyone's got their time. That's that they're closest to.
Right.
So what was life like before Degrassi?
Well, I was 13.
Yeah.
And I was going to a school for the arts, and I think I wanted to be an actor. I don't know if I did or not. You know, it was one of those things where.
Or a comedian?
Yeah,
I would want to be a comedian.
It's funny. My girlfriend is a stand-up comedian, Michelle Shaughnessy, and so I mean I think that I was just sort of always interested in like entertaining. But also like really interested in movies and television. So I mean, at this point I've actually like directed 67 episodes of Degrassi, and I'm a producer on it now, and really like to be on the other side of the camera. So there's less and less time for me to be Mr. Simpson, who basically just expels students.
Right. Yeah. Do you write any of it?
No, I used to write these webisodes. That's how I sort of got into it. I did about 80 webisodes for Degrassi when no one knew what a webisode was. It was just like, hey, it's going to be on your Nokia, and so we're just like shooting everyone's faces like right in close. It was not that like difficult to do, but that's sort of where I started as far as the directing is concerned.
So now production back when you started as compared to now.
Let's just say that back then we didn't have makeup.
Really?
No, we didn't have our wardrobe. We're in milk carton containers, you know, like the plastic things, and you'd come every day, and it was basically from Goodwill. And
you had to pick your own, or
no? They had it picked for us.
Oh, okay.
But we wish we could pick our own. But yeah, we had like Pat, who played Joey. We basically had to share a powder puff that they would just like do between the takes, where it was like if we were sweating too much. So now the show we do today is a very different story. These kids have like, you know, we've been massive. All wardrobe make like you have to be competitive on the world scale now. So we end up having like we try to keep Degrassi not flashy, like other shows, and also our kids are actually very close to the age they play. It's not like a 25-year-old playing a 16-year-old. So they have more hair and makeup. We try to keep it at a minimum because we just don't want it to feel too glossy.
And you're in Toronto still?
Yeah, we shoot just outside of Toronto, and the original show was actually at a little school in Etobicoke, but now we shoot in it's a studio in Scarborough where they rebuilt. It used to be a paper factory, and they rebuilt the whole facade. It's a fully functional studio. It's an incredible place, and it's really safe for our cast. It's kind of gated because we do have a lot of fans that show up at the door.
I bet.
You know, and it's like for them, we want to make sure they feel like confident.
Well, it's like a cult following thing because it's been going on for so long.
It is. It's like, and people get very passionate. We're a show that has a lot of unhappy endings, but there's not a lot of parents that come in and save the day.
Yeah.
You know, so our characters change as the series changes, as they progress, not necessarily for the better. They become bad kids sometimes, and they get heartbroken when they see one of their favorites doing something wrong. We're like, I can't tell you how many times they come up and they're like, can't you just have 5 episodes where like Tristan and Miles just go to the movies and they have a party and they just like love each other, and it's like, unfortunately, you need a little drama behind it.
Right.
Well, that's what keeps them coming back, right?
Of course, and it's just like we break their hearts every week by doing something terrible to these kids.
Good writing.
Yeah, and great performances. We've always been so lucky with our cast. It's like, as far as I'm concerned, it's the best acting school in Canada. They're coming in at 13 years old, and they're learning how to act as an ensemble. No one's the star, so it's not like going like you have to give to me, you have to give to me. They know they have to. They're not going to be a star next week, and they have to give to their friend.
Right.
And it really teaches them how to listen, and it's really cool watching them grow.
Now we just talked to Butch Patrick, who was Eddie Munster, right?
Yes.
And he started when he was 8 years old, and then went through, and then of course he got in the Hollywood crowd, and things went bad.
Sure.
But what's it like in Canada when you're a star? You're 13. Everybody's watching Degrassi.
It's for the cast today, Instagram, the social media in general, they have massive followings that they go down to LA. There's they all have LA agents, so they go back and forth. When we were 13, I think we just thought it was a summer job.
Yeah.
You know, that first year.
Right.
And I was like, oh, my buddy, I met this guy, cool guy Pat, and you know, and this guy Neil, and this guy Seluk. And only after that last summer did we realize, oh, wait a sec, there's CBC's really pushing it now. We're right before the Fresh Prince or something like that, you know. And I think it took a year for us to realize that people knew who we were. And it was kind of daunting, but I look back and it seems so quaint.
Yeah.
Right.
In comparison to now you get on Twitter and people are like, you suck. It's like,
I do?
No one's going to send you an email or like a handwritten letter. Dear Stefan, you suck. We hate you. Twitter, they don't care.
It's too much effort.
Yeah, totally. So it was a really nice time to be sort of known in Canada, you know?
Yeah.
It was I have only the best memories, you know?
Well, much success.
Well, thank you very much.
In the
Yeah.
future.
You a hockey fan?
I'm a pseudo hockey fan.
Yeah.
I'm actually a partner in a sports bar, and it's one of those things that they're like, Stefan, you got to show up for more games, and they're like, the Leafs suck this year, and actually the Leafs are doing great this year.
You got to be a Bruins fan then.
Oh, I'm a semi-Bruins fan.
Oh, see that? That's fantastic.
Yeah, no, he was a Leaf
I
fan
knew I liked
first.
him.
He was a Leaf fan first.
But he went where he was supposed to go.
I have to be a Leafs fan first. They killed me a couple years ago. I'd go see like 10 games a year, and then I was just like, I can't do it anymore. I can't go and watch another loss. It was like heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And I stepped away for a year. And like my partners, this sports bar, they're like, you should really show up for a game every once in a while.
Well, you got to mention the sports bar.
Oh, it's called the Dog and Bear, it's at Queen and Dover Court in Toronto. It's a really we're like the top 10 sports bars in Toronto, and I would say that our nachos are like the freaking best in the city.
Good.
You'll always get a seat to watch a game. It's a really cool setup so that you can watch the basketball game at the front, you can watch the hockey game at the back.
We have Eat with Peet and Reet, which is part of our show, so we're going to have to come in. Yeah.
Places and
Absolutely.
cook.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Now, the guy who did our menus, this guy Matty Matheson, he's on Vice TV. He's a big guy. He's a big meat eater. I don't know if he'll let anyone into his kitchen though. That's the only
We
thing.
can toss a salad.
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
You never know.
Stefan,
Thanks so
much
much.
success. Thank you so much for stopping by the
My
Peet and Show.
pleasure, guys. Nice to meet you guys.
Me too.
All right, we will see you next time on the Peet and Reet Show.
I don't think I can make it, don't think I can take it. I wonder what I'm gonna do. But when I look around, I see that someone